When you walk down the hallway at school, you look at everyone, and you judge them. You judge them for not having the latest pair of clothes. You judge them for not being perfect. Teenagers all around the world deal with the struggle to fit in or be perfect. We look at the magazine covers and see the people that look like they have no issue with how they look and have all the confidence in the world. But what you don't know is about half of that person that you see on the page is either fake or altered. Dev has done numerous tests about girls' self-esteem and what they think about themselves, or if they think they are perfect. In almost all the tests, the women have picked out what they think is wrong about themselves, or what they dislike about themselves. In one of the tests, there were 2 doors, one labeled average and one labeled beautiful. Almost all the women that were in this test walked through the average door. One mother had to pull her daughter through the beautiful door because the daughter thought she was just average. This shows how low girls think of themselves. 11% of girls around the world would use the word beautiful to describe themselves. 4% think of themselves as beautiful. 54% of girls around the world would agree that they are their own worst beauty critics. Nowadays, getting 20 likes on a selfie is worth more than getting a compliment. Sometimes girls will post videos on YouTube asking people, "Am I pretty?" Nearly 70% of the feedback they get is negative. People in magazines are, as most people would say, perfect, but almost half of the pictures is Photoshop, altered, or fake, however you want to say it. One magazine quoted, "Did we alter her appearance? Yes, but only to make her look her personal best," when they were asked why the person on the magazine cover looked so much different than she looked in real life. So in reality, the girls on the covers aren't real. They're just photoshopped to look like the way that the people that run the magazine think is perfect in their perspective. Botched is a reality TV show where plastic surgeons alter someone's face when they had a plastic surgery go wrong, or if they just don't like how they look. In this series, doctors replace parts of the client's face with faces from a celebrity to make them look like a celebrity. The first plus-size and proud model, Tess Holliday, is a role model to all. When her mother died when she was 9 years old, she turned to eating as a cope. During this time, she was constantly being bullied about how she looked, dressed, or acted. Holliday even admitted to always being different when she was little. When Tess became the first plus-size and proud model, she blew up social media. Gabriella Olay and Michelle Tuber both said maybe the fashion industry has finally realized that women wearing size 14 and up takes up 70% of the fashion industry. I can't stand the fact that my parents don't let me pick out my own clothes. I go to school wearing khakis and a button-down shirt, and everyone must think that I'm such a geek. I'm trying to get a part-time job so I can buy my own clothes, but I know I'll never be able to buy the things that I really want. Kids all around the world think that they have to have the latest trends in everything to fit in or be perfect. But in reality, everyone has their own flaws and are messed up in some way. By judging people, you are showing that you have your own flaws and you don't want everyone to see. Everyone is different and there is no perfect person. Everyone has their own definition of perfect, so there can't be someone that fits everyone's definition. Who do you think is perfect?
Well, honestly, I think that, like...
Okay, what is your definition of perfect?
Well, I think that, I don't really think, like, anybody is perfect, but I think perfect means, like the best out of the best, and, like, you're better than everyone else.
Do you ever get the urgent need to be perfect or feel like you aren't good enough?
Yeah, I think that everyone does. I mean, like, society has, like, such high standards, like, you really never feel good enough.
Who does society believe is perfect?
Well, a lot of people in society today think Kim Kardashian and all of her sisters and all those people that, you know, are kind of fake are like perfect because they don't have any flaws.
Do you think they're perfect?
No. I mean, no one's perfect.
What is your definition of perfect?
Having no flaws, being like prettier than everyone else, there's nothing wrong with you, like you're just perfect.
Do you think that anyone is perfect?
Well, people can definitely come close. I mean, you can be really pretty, but obviously those people have that feeling inside of them. Obviously, they probably don't think they're perfect. I mean, they probably think they're pretty, but no one's really perfect, I guess, because everyone has like personal things about them.
Do you ever get the urgent need to be perfect or feel like you aren't good enough?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone does because maybe like doing your hair in the morning and like it just doesn't look good. You're like, oh, God, so ugly. Like, why is everyone else prettier than me? So you wanna look good for people.
Yeah. What is your definition of perfect?
To have no flaws.
Do you ever feel the need to be perfect or feel like you aren't good enough?
Yes, I try to be like my friends.
Who do you think is perfect?
My mom, because she is nice and she always tries to help out with everything.
Around girls' teenagers, they most likely feel anxious about growing up and changing the way they look. More often than not, the girls that feel this way have been bullied in the past because of the way that they look. Most of the bullying is done on social media because it is an easy way to say something and not get in trouble for it. Girls don't even have to be bullied on social media. They could see a picture of someone that is just like them. Everyone has their own idea and definition of being perfect. People in magazines are almost half edited. Tess Holliday blew up social media by being the first plus size and proud model and showing everyone that you don't need to be super skinny to be perfect or have the perfect hair color to be perfect. Kids every day struggle with the idea of perfect and their self-esteem due to the world's high expectations for people to fit in or be perfect. Now I ask you, what is your definition of being perfect?